So I ironed it, and it looks a lot better, actually, across the zipper. I mean, it's still wrinkled, but so basically I just ran an iron across the top seams so that it would lay more flat, and in doing so, it somewhat improved the look of my zipper. I'm going to show you how to do your beaded tassel now. If you have got fishing line, I don't, so I don't really know if there's a discrepancy between this and that. I just remember using a lot of it for my wedding, and it worked similar, so I think it would be a good substitute. So you're going to take a length of monofilament illusion cord or your fishing wire, about, you're gonna have some left over, so I'd say like 6 or 7 inches, and then just cut it. Then you're going to take your zipper, and you're going to loop your filament cord through that hole in the zipper at the very tip, and you're going to double knot it. So you're going to loop it one time, kind of try to get your ends even. It's tough, and I know you probably can't see what I'm doing because it's invisible, but I'm tying it once, and then I'm tying it twice, real tight. All right, and then you're going to take your ends, and this is the great part about this. You don't have to thread a needle. You just take the ends, because they're super stiff, and poke it through your bead. So you got one threaded, and two threaded. All right, now I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to make my tassel. I make my tassel with just my fingers. You can wrap a piece of cardboard if you're feeling froggy, but I have, they are about 3.5 to 4 inches wide whenever I do that. And I am going to wrap it about 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Obviously they won't be perfect, but we're going to cut them so that they are at the end, so it don't matter. Now I just take my scissors and cut them. And I'm going to set that to the side. Alright, so just kind of guesstimate. Where's the center of this? About there. Just spread the two pieces apart that are holding the beads on, okay? You're going to spread them apart, and you're going to set your tassel ends or whatever in there in the center, which if you mess up, I mean, you can just kind of eyeball it here. No big deal. We're going to cut them. And then I like quadruple knot this booger because I don't ever want it coming undone. Do it as many times as you feel necessary to, you know, make yourself feel better. You can probably even do some kind of glue, but I ain't that extra. So I feel like that's pretty good. I'm gonna tie it super tight, and then I'm gonna cut it not to the quick, but pretty close. And then on my other bag that I already shared one time, I did wrap a loop around. You don't have to on this particular bag. I did not. So just whatever. I didn't on this one either because I wanted it to look like a little skirt. So I don't know if I will on this one or not. I think I will not. All right, and then I'm just gonna eyeball it. I don't want it to be super long. My eyeballing is about about 3 inches long. And a cut, and voila. Now, if yours doesn't want to stay together, you can always iron these with a cool iron to make them stay down, because, you know, you split it in half with that filament cord. So it may not want to stay together. That's why sometimes I do go ahead and tie around, but I think it's fine, honestly. I may go over it with a warm iron, but Okay, and so now you're going to weave in your ends, and if you have a tag, that's why I recommended the transparent nylon thread, because I sew that on to the front. And if you've got a tag like this, you'll just measure, you know, the distance. So I would just go ahead and sew that down and be done. So I cannot wait to see your finished bags. If you would not mind either tagging me on Instagram at Days Crochet NC, or just use like a hashtag Bobble bag, I would love to see your bags. We need to help each other get through this time of this illness, this season, this weird time that none of us have lived in before, but we are going to get through it, and we are going to have some really cute bags by the time it's over. So I really want to see your projects. There's a lot of love in these bags, and I want to see yours. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm sorry for my blunders. I'm sorry that I suck at technology, but I did the best I could, and I hope it helped you. Feel free to email me at dayscrochetnc@gmail.com with any questions you might have, or I think you can send me a message on here on YouTube. I'm not sure. And just be sure to follow me on Instagram. Thanks.